Hello everyone, I welcome you all in Dear Mathematics YouTube channel. So today again with a JEE Advanced 2020 question. I have solved other problems also. So I will request you please watch those videos also in my YouTube channel. So if you are preparing for JEE Advanced, first of all you have to know if any problem is come in the exam, you have to know how to tackle such problem. Now any problems you must know this one, how to proceed. This thing is the important thing. If you know how to tackle or how to proceed for any problem, then obviously the half part of the problem is over at there. So this question is given as z square plus z plus 1 equal to 1. So from this what we can see? We can see that from the option we have to find out modulus of z plus half is less than equal to half, or option C you can see modulus of z plus half is greater than equal to half. So both the option cannot be correct, okay? Only one option will be correct because at the time both the option cannot be true. So now we will use this concept, that is if you have a square plus a, then from this you can write a square plus 2 into half a, same thing, plus half square, we are adding half square extra, so we will subtract half square again. So it will, from this part you can write a plus half whole square minus half whole square. So actually it is nothing but a plus half whole square minus 1 by 4. So from our given question we can write, means I am converting this form to this form. That is actually how to proceed. We have to convert, we have to know how to convert this to directly this form. So from this you can write z, from z square z to you can write this one, that is z plus half whole square minus 1 by 4 plus 1 is equal to 1. So what we have? We have 1 is equal to modulus of z plus half whole square plus 3 by 4. So you and I will use now this concept. See that this one, a plus b is less than equal to modulus of a plus modulus of b. So from this we can write it is actually less than equal to modulus of z plus half whole square plus modulus of 3 by 4. So now both are actually positive. 3 by 4 is positive, this one is also positive. But since it is a complex number and its modulus is there, so we will not remove the modulus. So this implies this equal to modulus of z plus half whole square plus 3 by 4. What here what we did? We just move to outside of the modulus. You can see, you can verify this. Modulus of z square equal to actually modulus of z whole square. You can take z is equal to a plus ib and verify this. It is your task. It will always be true. Take z is equal to a plus ib and do this. And modulus of z, I want to tell you this. Modulus of z is nothing but, if z is a plus ib, modulus of z is a square plus b square. Okay. Now check this, verify this. So from this what we have? We have 1 is less than equal to modulus of z plus half whole square. Not I am taking square outside from this plus 3 by 4. So we have z plus half modulus square is greater than equal to 1 minus 3 by 4, which is nothing but 1 by 4, which implies we can write modulus of z plus half is actually greater than equal to, taking root both side, 1 by 4 2, that is taking root is equal to 1 by 2. So from this what we have found? We have found that this modulus of z plus half is actually greater than equal to half. So option C is true. Hence, option A cannot be true. Now we have to check for option B and D. Okay. Now for option B is little bit tricky. Okay, so you have to know this type of all the inequalities to solve this. Okay, so now in this I will use this inequality. I think you have know this inequality, that is modulus of A plus B actually greater than equal to modulus of A minus B. This inequality you must have known. Okay, or you can write this in such a way: modulus of A minus modulus of B is actually less than equal to modulus of A plus B. This one you just check your book in inequality chapter, you will see this and also proof of this. We will use this for this equation. So now what we have from the given problem, we have modulus of z square plus z plus 1 is equal to 1. So from this what we can write, we will just now do in such a way, that is this one we will take this part as A and this part as B, and we will this concept. So from this concept what we can write, we have this one, so we can write modulus of z square plus z modulus minus 1 total modulus is less than equal to 1. Okay, means less than equal to actually z square plus z plus 1. I am just take in this one, and this one is actually 1. Okay, so from this what we have found, we have found that modulus of z square plus z minus 1 is less than equal to 1. So now we can also use this. Now we will use this one, this concept, that is A is less than equal to modulus of A. Okay, if A is positive then it will have equality, and if A is negative then we will have strict inequality. So you know this one also. This one is very easy to see. Okay, A is less than equal to modulus of A. So now in this equation we will use this. It is less than equal to, you can write, now you will take it as a whole A. Okay, now you can write z square plus z minus 1. So now we will use this one and this one. So from this you can write modulus of z square plus z is actually less than equal to 1 plus 1, that is 2. So what we have now, we have modulus of z square plus z is less than equal to 2. So now in this, now we again use this concept, that one, this concept. So from this what we can write, now modulus of z square minus modulus of z is less than equal to 2, because this one is less than this from this concept, so, and this one is less than 2. So obviously now means what I have missed out in the one step is, that is z square plus z, that is equal to 2. So now this one is actually less than 2. So from this what we can write, now now here we can again use this concept, that is what we have found now, z square minus modulus of z is less than equal to 2. So now we will take common. So now what we have this equation, that is modulus of z square minus modulus of z less than equal to 2. Up to this much we have done. So from this what we can write, modulus of z square minus modulus of z less than equal to 2. We have this. So now you take modulus z common, is less than equal to 2. So now we have to prove this, either it is true or false. So we will use the contradiction process. We will take modulus of z is strictly greater than 2. If we prove this one is wrong, then obviously this one will be true. Now if it is true, then this will be wrong. So okay, modulus of z is greater than 2 if you take, then what will happen? Modulus of z minus 1 will be, now subtracting 1 in both sides, that is from this you can write greater than equal to, sorry, strictly greater than 2 minus 1. From this you can write. So what we have found, that modulus of z minus 1 strictly greater than 1. Okay, we will use this. And also what we have modulus of z is strictly greater than 2. Now if suppose any a is greater than 2 and any b is strictly greater than 1, so what will be their product? Product will be, because both are positive, a dot b must be greater than 2 into 1. So that means from this one and this one, what we have modulus of z into modulus of z minus 1 is strictly greater than 2. But we have this one, that is modulus of z minus modulus of z minus 1 is less than equal to 2. So hence this statement is false. Hence we have considered this one, that's why it came as this. Therefore our considered statement, that is our let statement, is actually false. Hence b must be true, because while we have taken modulus of z greater than 2, we are getting our wrong statement. That is, we are getting what we have modulus of z bracket modulus of z minus 1 is less than equal to 2. Their product is less than equal to 2. But while we are taking modulus of z greater than 2, we are getting the products actually greater than 2. So our assumption is wrong. Hence modulus of z must be less than equal to 2. Now we'll see for D. Now for option D is very easy. Okay, and thus they are saying that since the question is set is all set of complex number such that this equation has been satisfied. So now they are asking that the set has exactly 4 elements. Now let's see. So any complex number can be represented as r into e to the power I theta. You know this from the complex number. So z square, if z is any complex number, z square plus z plus 1 is also can be represented as any one other z. This one complex, this one complex, 1 is also a complex number. So sum of all complex number will again be a complex number. Let's suppose name is as a z dash. Okay, so now z dash can be written as a r e to the power I theta. Okay, so now they are giving this modulus of this z dash is 1. So now if any z can be represented as r e to the power I theta, and modulus of that z it always be r. Remember, for all theta belongs to real number. So given that here from the equation, given that modulus of z dash is actually 1, so and it is satisfied for all theta belongs to r. Hence if z is any 1 e to the power I theta, then it satisfies for all theta belongs to r. Hence we can say that any z having theta belongs to r, any theta belongs to r, this will satisfy with modulus 1. Hence the set of s elements is having s is actually cardinality of s is equal to is actually infinite. How? Because for any theta of belongs to r, this equation will satisfy with having modulus 1. Hence the set is exactly having infinite number of elements. So option D is false. So thank you very much. I hope you have liked the video and you have learned something. So if you like, then see other videos and also subscribe the channel. Thank you very much.